Every single morning, you have one important decision to make, what you're going to wear. But if you have a closet that's cluttered or overflowing, that decision just got a lot harder. If that's you, then it's time to declutter your closet. So let's take a look at how we can truly transform not only your space, but your mindset. The two honestly go hand in hand. And today I'm going to share a few of my tried and true tricks for a wardrobe decluttering. Yep, it's that time of year when we take this slow transition from summer to fall with our wardrobes. I know, there's still a lot of summer left until the calendar officially switches gears on September 21st. I'm always a little ahead of the game when it comes to my wardrobe, and more importantly, my closet that houses my clothes. And it's a great time of year to clean and organize my closet. Actually, I do a wardrobe declutter twice a year, spring and fall. So, in today's video, I'm going to walk you through some fun and effective tips to declutter your wardrobe and reclaim your style. And first, I want to take at the psychology behind the why. Why do we want to do this? First things first, let's talk about why decluttering is essential. Not only will you be decluttering your closet, but you will be decluttering your mind. And when you walk into your closet or open your closet doors and are met with a cluttered wardrobe, that can lead to decision fatigue and stress. And that's just because your brain gets overwhelmed with too many choices. It doesn't know what to pay attention to and what to ignore. And the result is that your baseline level is always stressed, but you might not even know it anymore because that's what you see every time you get ready for the day. And here's just a little, I always like facts. I like to, do a little bit of a deep dive. And research conducted in the United States using fMRI, and that's called functional magnetic resonance imaging, it actually shows that clutter can increase anxiety levels because it also causes insomnia and it can affect a person's ability to focus, while making one much less productive than we should be. And I'll just give you an example from my own life. Years ago, I lived overseas, and I've shared this many times, and that was, it really spanned a decade, from 1999 all the way to the end of 2008. And first we lived on an island in the South Pacific, and then in Saigon, Vietnam, and then on to Shanghai, China. The island and Saigon were really a case in point because let me tell you, I did not have a lot of choices when it came to shopping. So whether that was grocery shopping or clothes shopping. And honestly, that wasn't a bad thing for an American to experience with consumerism with a capital C in my mindset. Okay, because, I went through the 80s as an adult, and we all know what that decade, it was, listen, I'm not going to knock it completely, but we also know that consumerism really started to get out of hand during that decade and then on up till today. But anyway, those years living overseas taught me to be creative and resourceful. And honestly, those are the years I learned to shop wisely and create a curated closet. And that's what really has set me up for success, not only on my blog, but over here on YouTube when I'm sharing style tips and how-tos and all of that. But I have to share, when I would come back to the States on summer vacation, the boys and I would always come back for the summer, and then my late husband would join us, for several weeks. But every time we came home and I would venture into a Target or just the grocery store for the very first time, my mind honestly went on overload when I stared at shelf after shelf loaded with choices. And I always call that reverse culture shock, because when you get used to not having a lot of choices and then all of a sudden you're faced with choices, it really is overwhelming. So I know firsthand that a cluttered mind really can create a lot of stress. It was just always overwhelming, shifting my brain back and forth. It would take me a while to get used to being overseas, and it would take me a while to get used to being back home. That's why I really know firsthand that it's so important to have a very streamlined space with your closet, because we don't want you to be stressed out when you open up your closet and are greeted with a cluttered chaos. Nothing is worse than that. And honestly, I will even liken this, because when I'm working sometimes, and I'm working with like 10 different outfits, and I just throw everything on my ottoman and throw my shoes here, and then I walk in, I get stressed out. So I like to put it back into working order as quickly as I can because we want to get to that peaceful state. We want to get to that point when you walk into your closet, it's organized and you know where things are and you can just put an outfit together like boom, boom, boom. That also may mean that you need to declutter your closet. Maybe you've never done it. Maybe it's been a couple of years. Or maybe you're like me and you do it on a regular basis. It does get easier. But decluttering is a skill which we can learn. And when we simplify our choices, we create a mental space for clarity and creativity. Plus, we get to showcase the pieces that we love, need, and use. Because we have to get ready each and every day, just like we have to take a shower or brush our teeth, we might as well make that task easy and fun. Okay, ladies. I am talking about OneSkin again today, and that is because I have had the privilege to partner with them since last summer. And you all know I am a big believer and a big proponent of skincare products, and especially the ones that work. And two products that I have been using nonstop and religiously from OneSkin. So it's their moisturizer, their daily moisturizer, and their eye cream. So morning and night, religiously use both of these products because OneSkin comes along. And we know this as we age, our skin, so many things just start to change with our bodies and with our skin. It starts to become very dry. We need to address wrinkles. Maybe you have, deep onset 11s or, around your eyes, or we're a little bit weather beaten because we spent too much time in the sun when we were younger. It's never too late to start a skincare routine, and it's never too late to see results. And you will definitely see that with OneSkin because they have the secret ingredient, and that is called OS1. And this company was founded by PhDs, women PhDs that were actually studying longevity. And they discovered this ingredient that would come along and help our aging skin. And it's so easy to use. In the morning, after I cleanse my face, I just pat it dry. I just add a little dab of the moisturizer. And there again, I'm a big believer in eye cream because this is an area of our skin, of our face that ages very, very rapidly. It's like our neck. So a little extra attention is so important. Just a little dab on my ring finger, and there you go. But there again, morning and night, and you will start to see results from just two products. And OneSkin offers my viewers 15% off, and that's with code Beth. We have everything linked down below. But if you are looking for products that are really going to target aging skin, help us have plump, hydrated skin, definitely take a look at OneSkin and use my code Beth for 15% off. So next we're going to get started, and that's where we're going to get into the nitty gritty. And here's how to start your wardrobe decluttering process. First, we're going to set the mood. We want to make this task as fun as possible. So play your favorite music or listen to a podcast. And I'm going to shamelessly plug my new podcast, Message from Mom, that I co-host with two of my daughters-in-law. And we talk about a wide variety of topics that relate to women, from age-appropriate style to books we've read. It's fun and informative, and before you know it, an hour has gone by and you've made progress on your closet declutter. So I hope you stop by and check us out. 2, you're going to clear a space. So you need to lay out a large area like your bed or the floor so you have plenty of room to sort through your clothes. If you want to go one step further, and this is what I do, I highly recommend purchasing a rolling garment rack. It'll make your life so much easier as you just transfer all the hanging clothes to the rack so you can visually see each piece of clothing. Then, when it's time to transfer back to your closet, it's a very smooth process. 3, we're going to take everything out of your closet. Yep, that's right. You're going to remove every piece of clothing from your wardrobe. And this will give you a complete overview of what you have. And it will also give you an opportunity to wipe down the closet shelves and vacuum, because it does get dusty in there. I've seen cobwebs in there. You like to have just a clean environment to put your clothes back in, because there's nothing better than a spick and span closet. You're going to sort your items into categories. These are the pieces you love and wear regularly. And this is really a no-brainer, probably the easiest pile. The next pile is donate or sell. So these are items in good shape that you no longer wear but could benefit someone else. And I love to donate them. I love women's shelters. You can also send them to a thrift store, or we have third-party sellers like ThredUp that you can sell it there. Or I actually have a Poshmark store. I'll leave a link down below, and you can check many of my items. I have so many clothes that come in when I work with brands, so I will either donate them or sell them, but check out my Poshmark store. And next is trash. And these are the worn out clothing that can't be repaired or donated. And I hate to do that to our environment, and that's why I always recommend to buy quality garments, sustainable garments, because fast fashion is going to end up in the bin a lot quicker than all the other items. But those are my 3 piles. And next we're going to talk about the rules of decluttering. Yes, there are rules when it comes to decluttering your closet, or there should be, because it will make your decision process easier. And my first rule is the 1-year rule. And this is the one I like best and use it. It's pretty straightforward. It's a bit ruthless. And if you haven't worn it in the past year, and yes, it's 12 months, if you haven't worn that item in 1 year, it's time to let it go. The second rule is also pretty straightforward too, but it can be a little bit hard to let go of these items because this is the one where it doesn't fit anymore. It is pretty simple, but don't fool yourself into thinking you'll lose 10 pounds and then it'll fit. Just remind yourself that you don't have to change your body to fit your clothes, okay? If you made a mistake purchasing something thinking that you were going to lose the weight, say bye-bye. Or if you've actually put on weight, purchase those clothes that are going to fit your body, okay? Number 3, have you ever gone into your closet and you still see the tags of that item on your item? Okay, these also need to go. I know there could always be an exception and you think you're going to wear that item, but if the tags are still on, there's a reason why you haven't worn it. Be ruthless, just like if you haven't worn it in 1 year, and say bye-bye to that item. Number 4, the what if test. If you find yourself saying, what if I need this? Ask yourself if it's worth the space it's taking up. 5, the hanger method. And I know many of you use this. I don't use this particular one, but this is also a good method. And that really, it's an easy system to put into place after you've decluttered your closet. So when it's time to hang up your items you're keeping back in your closet, you just flip the hangers in reverse. Then when you wear that item and it's time to put it back into your closet, then you'll flip it back the right way. So that makes it easy the next time you clean your closet. And you should be doing this twice a year. Honestly, if you do it twice a year, you're just going to be so on top of your wardrobe. You'll just be amazed. Anyway, the next time you clean your closet, you'll instantly see the items you wear and the items you don't, just based on the direction of the hangers. And 6, I get it. Some items are just harder to part with than others. And we think we'll live with remorse and regret if we let go of it. So if you're really having a hard time deciding whether to keep an item or not, keep it in a place, put it in a box and then store it under your bed or maybe in the basement, wherever it will be out of sight. That way, if you do kick yourself for getting rid of it, you can retrieve it from storage. Honestly, the more ruthless you are with culling your closet, the better, because we all have clothes that no longer serve a purpose. And honesty is the best policy, especially if your closet is out of control. But we've all experienced regrets when we've ditched an item prematurely. So this rule takes the sting out of just that experience. Okay, now we're going to go on to the fun part, and that's organization tip. And we've done all the hard work. We've cleaned our closet. It's spick and span. We've sorted our wardrobe. So now let's talk about organizing it. And as I said, this is a fun part. So here are a few tips that I have and utilize in my own closet. And the first is use uniform hangers. And I like velvet hangers for blouses and dresses. I like wood hangers for blazers and jackets. They're a little bit more substantial. I like skirt hangers with clips that can be stacked. And so not only do they have clips to hang up the skirt, but then they have like a little I don't know what you call that in the front, but you can then hang one skirt after another. You can do like stack 3 or 4 on top of each other, and that really streamlines your closet. I also like pant hangers so I can fold my pants and keep them in the closet. Padded hangers come into play when you have delicate items that you want to hang, but having uniform hangers creates a cohesive look in your closet. So go ahead and make that investment. Okay, now we're going to categorize by type and color. So that would be my light rinse denim are all together, or my white denim is in a pile. Pink sweaters, blue blouses, you get the picture. When we arrange similar items together, it creates easy access. And this will help you find that white blouse in seconds or your black pants. I fold my jeans and my sweaters and tees and stack them on a closet shelf. And it helps to have acrylic dividers that keeps the stacks of clothes in place. Invest in boxes or baskets. So these can help smaller items like your accessories and think belts or shoes. And it just keeps these items very tidy in your closet. And I can't tell you how investing in boxes or baskets will streamline your closet. And you can even take the extra step and label the boxes and baskets so you know exactly what's inside. And that's if they have lids on them and they're not clear. My preference are wicker or rattan baskets for my closet, and I use plastic boxes to store out of season items, and then they go down in the basement. And then just one extra tip for that, when I use the plastic boxes for my out of season items, then I always bring along some cedar chips so I don't have to worry about moth holes or anything like that. So that's just another extra little tip that I'll share with you. And if you want to take it even one step further and invest in a sunglass storage box, that comes in handy. I also like necklace and bracelet stands. There are jewelry organizers you can place inside your drawer. I also like bamboo drawer dividers, especially for your lingerie, because it'll make just extras or divide your space evenly. So you can get as crazy as you want when it comes to organizing your closet. And I'll link all the things that I love down below, from hangers to boxes to what I store my belts in, all of that. And next we're going to take a look at maintenance, because incorporating decluttering into your routine is key. Try to do a seasonal review where you reassess your wardrobe, and I already shared that. I can't overshare it enough, but twice a year. You could even do 4 times a year if you want to, but at least twice a year. It's just going to make your life so much easier. You won't be letting the clutter build up. And it's just, I'm telling you, an organized closet and keeping it in tip-top condition really streamlines my life. And also just, keep in mind, remember that an organized closet will make getting dressed in the morning that much easier. Because with a decluttered closet, you'll have not only more closet space, but more mind space too. Happy cleaning, ladies. And that's it. I hope you found these tips helpful and feel inspired to tackle your wardrobe. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more style tips. Share your decluttering experiences in the comments down below. I love to hear your thoughts, and other viewers do too. And I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye. And a big thank you to OneSkin for this sponsored post. And thank you, my lovely viewers, for supporting the brands that allow me to bring you fresh ideas. Okay, ladies, I hope you came away with at least 1 or 2 tips to declutter that closet, because it's just going to make you feel better and make getting ready in the morning that much easier. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.